so much for coming. I mean, this is amazing. The energy, the vibrancy. So anyway, for those of you who don't know, I'm Debbie Ziff. I'm the newest tomato. And I just first of all want to thank Cheryl and Ronnie for bringing me on as a West Coast tomato to start things out here in LA. And it's just a privilege to work for them. And I have to say that the three tomatoes, and I am being very objective because I know a lot about women over 40 websites and the whole issue. And I just want to say, to me, it is the best website for women over 40 around anywhere. It's about having a positive attitude. It's about living a good life, having fun, being powerful, having new dreams, being productive, and it's positive, no whining, and that's what this website. And anyway, this is all about you and serving Los Angeles and serving the women over 40 in whatever ways we can, through education, through telling you what's fun to do around here, letting you know about things you might not know about. It's a lifestyle guide, and I'm very, very happy to be here. And first of all, I want to thank Pat Lentz.
Yes.
For allowing us to use her gorgeous, gorgeous home. I am just so appreciative, and I love you. I just want to say a little something about the LA Life Tomato Style newsletter. So if you haven't signed up, please do so, or give me your email and I'll sign you up. Because I think it's gotten started, some of you may be getting it, but I think we've gotten off to a good start, and I'm letting you know what are cool things to do around LA, in and out of LA as well. And I also want to make LA seem really, really cool. I said, you know? Sometimes we get a bad rap in Los Angeles. But this is a fabulous city, and I'm going to tell you, there is no other town like it. LA is LA, and it is fabulous and cool, and it's really cool for us. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce the head of the Three Tomatoes, the founder, and the whole everything, my sister in crime, Cheryl Benton.
Wow, I cannot tell you how excited I am. I'm going to try not to get emotional because this is such a dream come true. And to be able to be standing in this room and seeing all you just fabulous tomatoes here. You may not have known before today that you're tomatoes, but you're definitely tomatoes, and you're going to know that by the time you leave. I spent my whole career in the New York City advertising agency business, and I lived and worked in New York City. And around 2006, I left the ad agency world, and I started a consulting business. But I had this idea going around in my head because I knew all these incredible, smart, accomplished, still sexy, vibrant women, and I know you'll relate to this in LA as much as women in New York City, but all of the media was focused on what I call the size zero smart 20-somethings who live south of Houston Street. And you wouldn't think that anything else went on in the city. I started this newsletter, and it was conversations that I was having with my friends, and it was what we were doing in New York, where you could go to where a bartender would actually serve you, where you could buy clothes if you were in a size zero, and other things, meaningful things that we were doing in our life too. And I sent the first newsletter to 60 friends, and it just, as I like to say, it was like word of mouth. And now we have like 15,000 friends, and our website, and 30,000 visitors, and then before we knew it, we had people coming to us who said we want to be part of this website. So then suddenly we had a website with real meaning and content, and then we started doing events, and it's just been an incredible journey for tomatoes. And what tomatoes are, the way we think about it, it's smart, accomplished women who are comfortable in their skin. We don't need to tell you what to do. You're already living great, successful lives, but we're celebrating who and what we are at every age and every stage, and I'm just delighted to be here. And I now want to introduce my beautiful daughter, Ronnie Jenkins, who's been part of the Three Tomatoes before she was actually a tomato. She was the cherry tomato. She's still in the New York ad agency business and has a very demanding job and 3 kids and still manages to do all great things for the 3 tomatoes. And I'm going to let her tell you a little more. So thank you.
So anyway, as my mom had said, we do a lot of events, and what we want to do is like bring the same type of events that we do in New York to you guys. And we've done really some serious things like transitions, what do you want to do with the next stage of your life, where we hosted 200 women. We had a wonderful panel of people who successfully changed their careers midlife. And we do fun things like karaoke and wine trips. Most recently, when Debbie came out a few months back, we had a wonderful, wonderful panel of women called Mojo, How to Get Your Mojo Back. It was all about menopause. And it didn't matter if you were going through menopause, if you were through menopause, if you were perimenopausal. The panelists were all experienced experts in their field, and there were some people on opposite sides of the spectrum of what you should do. But those are the kind of things that we want to bring to you. We just had a talent show. It was amazing. It was the first talent show for women over the age of 40. And I felt like Simon Cowell. It was so weird. You guys are all here in LA, but we don't get to experience this much. So a few weeks back, we had 30 amazing women over the age of 40 who came and auditioned. They paid to audition for a shot of being 1 of 12 in our talent show. And we had everyone from 80-year-old Edna, who's widowed, to a belly dancing Miss Senior New York queen, and our winner, Karen, this woman, Karen Nason, and I'd encourage you guys all to go to the website and look up some of the highlights, and especially Karen, you know, the plant lady out of Hoboken. And these are people who never fulfilled their dreams of being an actress, a singer, a joke teller, a belly dancer, and it was just something that was really exciting and special to us to bring. So that's something that we're going to have and bring to you guys again.